evening, good evening, good evening. Guess who's Bizak? Still smell the blonde on his clothes. What's happening, y'all? I hope y'all had an enjoyable Thanksgiving holiday. I hope y'all had enjoyable Thanksgiving holiday. Go to the tube. Go to the tube. If you don't know what the tube is, that is YouTube. Go to the tube. I'm gonna sit you right there. IG. What's happening, man? Roll call. Who in the chat? Let's see who in the chat, man. Did you miss me? Who know what I got that from? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Hello, Tim. Hope you enjoyed the holidays with fam at the W2 today, so I'll watch the replay when I get home. That was Deborah. For everybody who don't know, she tapped in at 2:04 p.m. Michelle Tucker, yay, he's back. We have Rhonda Green. Hello, Rhonda. We got Will. Hello, Will. We have Kim. Hello, Kim. We have Seawalk. What up, Seawalk? We got Little Hawk. What's going on? We got Thomas Chan. What's going on? We have Valdez. Yes, she said, what's going on? Aranya Grande. What's up, private company? KC. CZ. Pamela. Kenya. Cameron. What's up, man? What's going on to everybody pulling up in the chat? I really hope you all enjoyed your Thanksgiving holiday. I really hope you all enjoyed. What's up, RS? What's up, Gabriel? Towns even. Devario even. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all holiday, man. I hope y'all, I don't know if y'all took any time off from the market. I ain't do nothing with the market all week. I was chill on. I was super busy with my son on Monday, helping him record his project. I was 3 minutes late getting on the live today because, of course, he's my son and he wants to wait till the last minute to try to edit. So we was in here. Sonny D says, I'm new here. You must be new here. What's up, Sonny D? Welcome, Sonny D. Sonny D say they knew. Wait, Sonny D, hey. Sonny D, how you new here and your name Green? How you new here and your name Green? Sonny D. The green names mean you a part of the gang. When you joined the gang, Sonny D? Sonny D say they new here. Sonny D say they new here. You must be new. Ooh, need to brush my hair and put that back on. You put that back on. I need to brush my hair. Welcome, Sonny D. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Me and my sweetie, we had us a time. We were hanging out like young folk. You hear me? I ain't do nothing with the market all week. 2 weeks ago, welcome, Sonny D. 2 weeks ago, welcome. Hey, before we get started, Gold and Black Spider members, if y'all in here right now, we're going to take a vote. On the 3rd, which is the first Sunday, I am a part of a wedding. So, if you want to push the first Sunday Q&A with the Gold members and the Black Spider members back to Monday at 7 p.m., Monday, December 4th at 7 p.m., put a 1 in the chat. If you want to skip it all together, put a 2 in the chat because I won't be available to do it on Sunday. So we can either push it to Monday at 7 p.m. or skip it altogether. One in the chat, push it back to Monday. That's the first Sunday Q&A with the Gold and Black Spider members. So I'm gonna be in a wedding on December 3rd. I'm not gonna be able to do it. So one, for push it back to Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Two, for skip it all together. Whichever one wins out, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's get into it. I see a bunch of ones. I see 1, 2. Oh no, that's like 2 weeks ago. I see 1, 2, and a bunch of ones. Oh, meant to say 1. Okay, I see all ones thus far. Look like the one's going to take it. So we pushing it back to Monday at 7 p.m. Pull up with your questions. Pull up with your hard-hitting questions. Let's get into it, man. What's up, Sonia? What's up, Sanjay? What's going on? What's up, Aloysius' mom? I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays, Aloysius' mom. How is Aloysius? How is Aloysius? What's going on, Aloysius' mom? I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays. Pray is all is well. Pray all is well. Let's open up the view. 70% off Cyber Monday for Trading View. For anybody that's already a consistently profitable trader, if you're already a consistent trader, I got a link in my description for Apex. If you want to take a, that's a stab, not a shank. If you want to take a stab at trading with man, they put one on every window. If you want to take a stab at trading with a prop firm, I trade with Apex. So I have an affiliate link for Apex in the description of all my videos. Right now, they're still running 90% off for the next 2 days, I think. Let's check it. I don't want to steer y'all wrong. Let's check it. Apex, 2 days, 5 hours, 47 minutes, and 55, 54, 53 seconds. They're doing 90% off all their evaluations. I tell everybody, don't swing for the fences. Just go for this little 25,000 right here. 90% off of that 25,000 account is, what was it? We did the math before. Was it like $14, $15? What was it? My math ain't math, so let's do it again. It's $147. 147 minus 90%. $14.70 plus tax. So for $15, you can get a $25,000 account evaluation. You don't have to make a $1,500 over 7 days, right? So you do the math on that. You know what I'm saying? You make like 200. If you make $250 a day over 7 days, you will pass. You know what I'm saying? You have 30 days to pass it before they charge you again. So, you know, you got up to 30 days to make $1,500. Then once you pass the eval, you know, you just got to make $1,600 before you can start withdrawing. I always say, don't just start withdrawing at 1,600. Like, make, let's just say 2,500 and then withdraw 500. Like, make 2,500 over like 10 days, because you got to have 10 trading days. Make like 2,500, take out 500, right? Then the next 10 days, try to make, you know what I'm saying, another $1,000, take out 500. You know what I'm saying? Over the next 10 days, try to make another $1,000, take out 500. And you say, Tim, why you doing that? Because think about it, right? You make 1,000 and take out 5, right? Your cushion getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. That's up under you. And then once you withdraw over, you know what I'm saying, 3 or 4 months, then you can start to take out whatever you want to take out. You can take out like up to like $1,000 the first time, right? But you can start to take out whatever you want to take out. But you always your cushion getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? For you to, like, if you hit a bad streak and you know what I'm saying, you go through like a 5-day losing streak, right? You done built up your cushion And with your risk management, you ain't digging yourself into a hole. You just digging into your little cushion that you already made for yourself because you was making $1,000 over these 10 days, but you was only taking out 500. You know what I'm saying? But and then the first 25,000 you take out gonna be yours anyway. Why go over here and try to do, man? You got to make, you know what I'm saying? You got to make 15,000. Then you got to make 15,000 again before you can start taking out any money. Man, it's gonna take you forever. Just go for this right here. Cause guess what? The 25,000 you get out of this account is the same 25,000 you get out of this account. Man, go for it, man. Make it work smarter, not harder, man. Let's get into these charts, man. He's good. You been sick? Oh man, gonna pray for you, man. Gonna pray for Aloysius' mom. Shout out Michelle Tucker with the prayer hands already. I seen one time somebody said, what if all this time we've been putting these up as prayer hands and that's really a high five? Think about it, that high five. If this person got a hand, this person got a hand, you put them together, what they look like? What they look like? High five. Hey man, let's get into it. For those who don't know the way Lil Timmy Rogers like to do his chart prep, he like to go up to the monthly. Start at the monthly, see what we've done. Start at, but that thing running for that monthly buy side, ain't it? That thing ain't even giving us no kind of entry. That thing say, forget you, pack. I ain't coming back to pick nobody up, pack. That thing been running. It been running ever since we came down here to this monthly order block. We hit this monthly order block we was talking about right now. We say, hey, we looking for to hit this monthly order block, and then the monthly gonna be bullish. Like it was like this is a bullish retracement. We coming down here to this order block. We coming down here to this bullish breaker, and we expecting this order block and this breaker to keep price up on the monthly. There's no monthly imbalance over here. The only monthly PD array above us is this buy side liquidity, because we had no displacement to the downside, so we didn't have any order blocks or anything over here. We just had the buy side liquidity, and when we hit these discount PD arrays, man, that thing, nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. That thing just been going up, 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 up. Michelle was like, Tim, I didn't get my entry. I said, Michelle, when did it come? Michelle, your plan said get the expansion, retrace back to a breaker. When did it retrace back to a daily breaker? I think been going crazy. You feel me? What retrace? You feel me? So monthly, nothing's changed on the monthly. Is my fancy dancy up and running? Yes. Nothing changed on the monthly. We're still looking at that buy side. Monthly buy side, that's the only PD array on the monthly. All right, let's go to the weekly. We have created not one, not two, but 3 weekly BISIs. We spoke of in times past that all of this down here was a potential balanced price range. Why? Because we offered sell side delivery and we offered buy side delivery. Sell side all the way down, buy side all the way up. Right? And thus far, it's been holding true. It has not given us any type of retracement. Right? We made a weekly imbalance, did not retrace to it. Made another weekly imbalance right there. Right here, did not retrace to it. Just made another weekly imbalance. Let's see if this weekly trades back into it. Right? If this weekly trades back into this imbalance right here, right, that will be the first time on the weekly since the month of November started that we get any type of weekly retracement. We haven't had any weekly retracements, right? So let's look at the weekly from when we left this balanced price range right down here. Let's take this low and run it up to there. All right. Matter of fact, let's just go at the top of the balance price range. Let's go with that weekly right there. Yep, we're going to the top when we like, because this is still in this right here is the buy side delivery for this sell side delivery, right? Because these wicks canceling each other out right there. We're going down on the sell side with these two candles. Then we're coming up on the buy side delivery with that one candle, right? So we're going to come when we leave that area there, we're going to come here and go up. Theoretically, I can use that one there like that. But since this one is like the expansion from that, this was the first weekly, that was the expansion, and I don't know what you call this one that we just made, because we just ain't stopping, right? And it ain't much difference. We go to that one, it's just below consequent encroachment of the imbalance. If we come to this one, it's just above consequent encroachment of this imbalance, so it ain't much difference there, right? Let's use the lower one. All right, other than that, on the weekly, I'll mark out this weekly imbalance. I don't want to mark that one out because I really don't even want price to come back down there no more. The way we're running, I don't even want price to come all the way back down to this weekly imbalance on the November 6th weekly candle. I don't even want it coming back down there anymore, right? It can come back down and touch the wick of this breaker. If it came and touched the wick of that breaker, that would be like a little poke through the bottom of this imbalance, but I don't even want that anymore. I want it to stay very bullish like it's been and struggle to get back to consequent encroachment of this weekly imbalance. Don't even get there. Come down, do institutional order flow, entry drill, and keep on going. We're in between the tail of two cities still, right? We have a weekly weekly SIBI above us that we did not complete. Right, we did not complete, got up to roughly consequent encroachment of that weekly SIBI a while back on the week of August 28th. We got very close to consequent encroachment of it right there, and then sold off. So we're in between that weekly imbalance. Let's just make that what it is. Boom. That weekly imbalance right there and a weekly imbalance right there. So we're in between the tail of two cities. Right, we're in between the tail of two cities. This imbalance right here, job is to support price. We're looking for this one to do its job. We are looking for this one to fail. Why are we looking for that one to fail? Because the monthly draw is this high. So the monthly draw is stronger than a weekly draw. So we're anticipating this weekly imbalance to fail. Right, we're anticipating our weekly imbalance to fail. And once that weekly imbalance fails, that'll give us a weekly breaker right here. Right, and then the most sensitive portions of the weekly breaker or any breaker is from the wick to the body. So we can push up past that, and we can come back down to the weekly breaker and use that weekly imbalance as an inversion fair value gap to come up and take out that buy side. So we're looking at for the weekly. Other than that, nothing else really want to mark out on the weekly besides that fair value gap. Don't want to see price get down below that. We have that high of that weekly breaker at 44.30.50. And yeah, that's it. Because the weekly has been on a tear. We blew through this imbalance. That's one PD array. That order block, that's two PD arrays. This imbalance, that's three PD arrays. This order block right here, that's four PD arrays. 1, 2, 3, 4 PD arrays, not to count the highs and the lows, right? The highs and lows are PD arrays too. So if you count the highs and the lows, that low, that high, you know what I'm saying? Those extra PD arrays that we pushing through, totally disrespecting the premium PD arrays, respecting the discount PD arrays by program. Weekly bullish breaking market structure, buy program, breaking market structure bullish. The weekly is bullish, the monthly bullish, right? The daily bullish. Everything's been bullish. Don't want to mark out nothing else on the weekly. That'll be all. Don't really need that breaker line right there. You can get out of there. to the daily. Let's go to the daily. Okay, we got a daily Bessie inside the weekly Bessie. Right? So even more reason why I don't want price to get down to that other weekly Bessie. Remember I was saying I ain't want to see price get to it. Let's go back. Right? Let's mark it out. Over here, I was just saying it based off order flow. Right, the order flow, we left for imbalance, didn't retrace back to it, left for imbalance, didn't retrace back to it, made a new imbalance. Right, so since we got all this institutional sponsorship pushing us so far, I don't want to see it come back very far. I want to see it come back down after this balance price range down here. I want to start to look at imbalances up in this area here if it's going to come back to anything, and I don't want it to come too far into it. But let's go over here and let's just put us in a placeholder right there where that weekly imbalance is, where I said I don't want to see price get back down to, and then go back down to the daily and see where that is localated. Where that is localated. Right there, boom. You see what that is? Right there at a daily order block. See there? Right there at a daily order block, right breaker, mitigation block. You know what I'm saying? All of this right here. Don't even come back down here. Don't come here. The only imbalance right there on the daily is here. Come back down. Remember I said do an institutional order flow entry drill. If we come down, right, poke into this daily Bissy right there, guess what you do? Dip up under this low right there. That little short-term low. It's some buy stops up under that short-term low right there. Poke up under there, institutional order flow entry drill on the weekly, on the daily, and then we can boom, attack that weekly, get up on top of it, attack this SIBI, right? Retrace back down into that weekly SIBI right there. Boop, because that right, getting above that week, getting up to that weekly SIBI, that will complete what? This market maker buy model right here. That'll complete that market maker buy model, poking above the those high right there, right? And if we take out that high, that'll complete this overall market maker buy model from here. We're at the point where price just wants to go ahead and finish now. We're at the point where we don't want to see no lot of retracing back here. Like at the end, you want the retracing to be more shallow than the beginning. And look how shallow, it ain't really no retracing in the beginning. So if you got shallow retracement in the beginning, when you get all the way to the end, you don't want no deep retracement coming way back here at the end. It can happen. It can happen. Okay. Remember we pointed out the daily buy side draw got there on Wednesday, the 22nd. We got to the daily buy side draw that we have pointed out. I can't remember when we pointed it out, but we got there on the 22nd. Now we have the weekly buy side and then the monthly buy side. Hey, let's do this. We have not done this in a long time. Okay, so looking at this here, we got a break in market structure on November the 10th. So since we got a bullish break in market structure in the month of November, November the 10th, we got a bullish break in market structure. Let's go back here to our old pals, IPTA. Go to the IPTA look back, right? Let's get the IPTA look back, and let's put the IPTA look back on the first day of November, right? IPTA look back on the first day of November. Boom. There you go. And why am I putting it on the first day of November? Because we got this bullish breaking market structure on November the 10th. So what does Michael teach? So start from the first day of that month, right? We got our breaking market structure in that month, right? Start at the first day of that month and look at our IPTA projections. All right. Let's go here. Let's hide our TDA for a minute. Oh, look at that. So for our 20-day look back, right? The highest high in the 20-day look back, that's right where we got our breaking market structure for the highest high on the 20-day look back. And we did it within 20-day look forward, right? Look back 20 days from November 1st. This was the closest high. This was the highest high in that 20-day period. We hit that 20. If you look forward 20 days, we hit that high. That was our breaking market structure. Okay, now that we've broken market structure there, right? We got this high right here, right there, that high right there, and we hit that on the 22nd, right? And then the highest high we got for the 60-day look back is very close to it. And we're looking like we're going to hit that within the 40-day look forward, right? And we got this high right there, which is not far from the 60-day. So looking like we're going to hit that high within the 60-day window also. Even if we got some type of pullback into this imbalance right there, right? Come back into that imbalance, we still got plenty of time to make that 60-day and that 40-day high. So if there's tracking along, chugga chugga choo choo chugga 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 choo choo chugga chugga. All right. What made me think about IPDA when I was in Vegas? I was looking at IPDA on my phone. Right. I was looking at IPDA on my phone and I was like, I gotta look at the IPDA look, but that's how the IPDA on these highs right here already. Because when I was in Vegas, I was looking at IPDA on my phone. Right. So the IPDA is on track. IPDA is on track. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm gonna put this for only the weekly. I only want that on the week. Don't need this no more. We hit that high. Nothing on the daily besides what we already got. Got one daily fair value gap down there. Yeah. And we already opened up today. Price down just a little bit based off what we opened up today. Above price on the daily. We got a daily imbalance below us. We got a daily imbalance above us. That's just above this weekly imbalance. Not much change on the because if you look at last week, Monday, right? We melted up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just consolidated. Then a little piece of day Thursday, just another, inside day. So Monday, we took out the high. Tuesday, did an inside day. Wednesday, we took out the high. Did a little piece of Thursday, inside day. Nothing to write home to mama about. Nothing to write home to mama about. Looking at the 4-hour chart. Looking at the 4-hour chart, we got there's a 4-hour busy that we did not complete over here on the 2 a.m. candle from Wednesday. Y'all tell me I didn't move my daily high and low. Y'all supposed to tell me, be like, hey, tell me you didn't move your daily high and low. We about to come down and take out that daily low already. Y'all see that? We about to come down and take out that daily low already. Box top day. Box top day. Box top bottom. Box bottom day. Let's see. Yeah. It's 30 minutes since the open. Been pushing down, gunning toward what's that Friday? That little janky day on Friday. Was it Friday? When was it? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, they got it broke down. They got tapped in as Friday. So it goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then Friday. That's how they got the days broke down because Thursday was an off day. Then when you come in here, you see it was actual stuff going. It started at Wednesday at 6 p.m. Wednesday at 6 p.m. Then it went to like a certain time on Thursday, and then it's just all blended together. Holidays, the calendars be looking crazy for holidays. I ain't gonna try to think about it. I ain't gonna go no lower than that. As far as marking stuff, let me hide this, hide that. 1 p.m. Just a small little gap up from there. I ain't gonna mark that out. So Friday closed down, then it opened up. Yeah, I ain't gonna mark that out. It is what it is. The little small gap from Friday to Thursday, right there. If anybody want to mark it out or pay attention to it, in the week opening gap. That's it right there. A little 1 point gap, 55, 68, 25 up to 55, 68, 50. That's it, man. I can't. I'm tired. It's been a long week. It's been a long week. Been a long week. Monday, nothing going on. Tuesday, existing home sales and the FOMC minutes. That's the minutes from the last meeting. Wednesday, durable goods. Wait a minute. That's last week. That ain't right. 23rd. Yeah, this last week, man. That's last week. The calendar ain't updated. The calendar ain't updated. Forex fact. All right. So Monday, new home sales, consumer confidence on Tuesday at 10 a.m. That's a red calendar event. Preliminary GDP quarter over quarter. So we got GDP on Wednesday at 8:30. OPEC meeting, core PCE, price index, unemployment claims on Thursday, ISM manufacturing PMI on Friday. Fed Powell speaks on Friday morning. Few red fold events. I just kind of worry. I really worry about like the big dogs, but we got a few red folder events during the trading hours, so be mindful of those. We'll peek back. I peek. I usually try to peek at these at least once a day when I'm trading. At least once a day, I try to. We've taken out that low. We have taken out that low. Does anyone have anything for moi? Does anyone have anything for moi before we get out of here? Again, look at the weekly. All right, as we look at the weekly, we're in between the tale of two cities. We have a weekly busy. I would love to see us retrace back into to give us some type of buying opportunity. We have had not had a buying opportunity on the swing side of the house. It's just been ripping and running. It's not the way I trade, should I say. Somebody else probably got plenty of opportunity, but the way I trade with expansion and then retracement, haven't had a retracement been all expansion as far as from a swing standpoint for little Timmy Rogers. Daily been running. Had a little bit of a retracement back here on the 8th and the 9th, right? Wasn't as deep as I would have liked it to be, but on the 8th and the 9th, we did retrace back into this top fair value gap, right? It's showing exceeding bullishness. Then that's it. As far as retracing back in, we talked about the 16th back when this was happening. We talked about be mindful. We did retrace back a little bit, so this could be your power of three over here, tracing back into that, and then continuing up. We talked about that because it was an institutional order flow drill. Oh, excuse me. On this daily busy right here, we had an institutional order flow entry drill there. It's pushing up. So it could very well take out that high. It could very well take out that high. Say, forget you, punk. We're not coming back to you. As you see, the down close candles have been supporting price. Supported price here. Supported price there. The down close candles are still supporting price. Buy program still intact. You did not. When are the lives? The lives are when we pop up. There's no set schedule for the lives anymore. The lives used to be on a set schedule, but there was no set schedules for the lives anymore. The lives are just, hey, we getting ready to go live at such and such time. Pull up. Yeah, there's no set schedule for the lives anymore. Sometimes I'll do a live with the channel members. We might do a live every single day. And sometimes we might do a live on Sunday. And then sometimes, yeah, I done got old and wishy-washy. I used to have a set schedule, but I don't have a set schedule anymore. But the only set schedule I got now is the Q&A sessions on the first Sunday for the gold and black spider members, and the third Sunday for the black spider members. That's the only thing that's scheduled out right now. And then, like I say, everything else, when I be having ideas pop in my head, I'd be like, hey, let me get on live and talk about this. You ain't see the notification? You ain't see the notification? We wrapping it up now. We got no how was y'all week? Did anybody trade last week? Did anybody try to do anything last week? Did anybody try to do anything last week? Let's look at what price did last week. Monday we melted up. Tuesday. Monday, this the day when I was out there shooting with Chris. Tuesday we was traveling. Wednesday we was hanging out. Went to the show. Thursday we was traveling. No, that's Friday. Yeah, in between Thursday we was traveling. Friday, I ain't get out of bed till like 12:30. We've taken out that low right there. Asian, we've taken out that low. Let's see how price reacts in the London. Let's see how price reacts in London when we start to expand down Oh, now that we've taken out this low, will we rip back up? We've taken that low. Let's see what price shall do. Remember, price seeks balance and liquidity. It seeks balance and liquidity. For the daily chart, the imbalance is all the way down here at 45.0175. That's where the imbalance is. For the weekly chart, there's an imbalance down there also. There's an imbalance above price on both of them, the weekly and the daily. But in the current price leg right here, current price range from this low on November 26th up into this high on November 22nd, there's no imbalance in this area. Right? Once no imbalance until you get outside of that piece of price range right there. So now that we've taken out that low, what shall we do? Shall we go back to the buy side, or shall we continue to slide? How do you know what you're going to do? Let price show you. Let's look at the 4 hour, see if we can get a clear picture of what price trying to do from the 4 hour. All right. So from the 4 hour, looking at the 4 hour, no imbalance here, no imbalance there. All right, it's a small imbalance there. This is the only imbalance on the 4 hour, all the way from this low right there. Is that the same low? Yep, look like it. It's right at the high of that daily imbalance. All right, this is the only imbalance on the 4 hour. Come to there, continue up. If we come to there and slip below this consolidation over here, it's a breaking market structure to the downside for the 4 hour. Why you say that? Because that low came up, took out that high. So if we trade back past that low, it's a breaking market structure. That's a bearish breaker over there. What else? I'm only human. So 4 hour, last line of defense, order block, fair value gap, last line of defense. 60 minute. Small imbalance down there. Small imbalance, a couple small imbalances on the 60 minute. Came down, did not reach this imbalance. The bodies of the candles respect that imbalance. On the 10 a.m. candle from Monday, like all these bodies stand above here and then quickly take it off. I think I might have just went to sleep. Okay. We came up here, rejected that high. Can't get back to it. Just based off what the hourly chart is doing right here in this chop slop. Looking at what the 4 hour chart is doing in the chop slop. Reject that high. Struggling with it. Right? Rejecting the high and struggling with it. Don't really give me a warm and fuzzy on the 4 hour, because it ain't giving me no kind of. Here we took off like we was fun to fly, but we went above this high at 45.71 even, then rejected it and started struggling. On the 60 minute, went above that high, like I said, rejected it and started struggling, consolidating. Right, which is engineering liquidity right there. So since price is in the mode of engineering liquidity, you sit back and let it show you what it wants to do. Don't try to guess. Right. But whenever you reject the high, start to consolidate like that, it'd be nice to see it come down and take out some type of sell side, because it's rejected. It's not displacing through this high. It hit this high and it's struggling. All right, come down, take out some sell side and get a running starter. Come take some sell side and slide lower. But you wait to see what price want to do. All right. Taking out this sell side here. If we can get some displacement down past this 4 hour, then we can look toward the sell side. But if we can't get displacement down past this 4 hour, look for this to be a Judy swing. I'm about to. I'm about to. What's tomorrow? Monday. So the ones wanted out. So on the 4th, we're doing the Q&A session with the platinum members and the Black Spider members on the 4th at 7 p.m. Tomorrow is Monday, first day of the week. For the Black Spiders, if you voted on the poll, if you voted yes on the poll, reach out to me on Discord. Not Discord. IG. If we friends on Discord from back when the Discord was open, you can reach out to me, DM me on Discord. But if you're not, just DM me on Instagram. Be like, hey, I voted yes, and then we'll go from there. I appreciate y'all. I'm dog tired, man. I'm about to go in here and probably catch me a nap. If there's nothing else, all hearts and minds are clear. I'm gonna give it 15 seconds and we're gonna call it. And one thing before we leave, for those, if you may not know, when I say let price show you what it want to do, say like your higher time frame of submission is the hourly candles, right? You want to the hourly time frame. You want to see what each hourly candle do in reference to any PD arrays that's present. What did this hourly candle do in reference to this daily low? What did this hourly candle do in reference to this hourly BISI right over here? What does the hourly candle do in reference to these hourly highs? What do each of the hourly candles do in reference to the PD rays on the hourly time frame? It matters not what the hourly candle does with this 4-hour imbalance right here, right? It can close above it, it can close below it, it can close in it. Yeah, it goes to show, hey, this time frame is showing respect to it, but that doesn't matter until this 4-hour candle closes and show you what it wants to do in reference to this 4-hour PD array. Right? If your time frame is 15 minute, right? If your time frame is 15 minute, you see right here, we came up above these little highs right over here, right? Then we came down, we got one, and we're working on a second imbalance right here. So now, if this turns out to be an imbalance, you want to see what 15-minute candles on a closing basis does with that imbalance. You want to see what 15-minute candles on a closing basis does with that imbalance right there, here, right? So you want to see what 15-minute candles on a closing basis does with that imbalance right there, right? This low came up, took out that high, expanded down, breaking through this low. Now you want to see what price fit on a 15-minute candle basis does with that bearish breaker right there, right? So it matters not what a 5-minute or hour I ain't gonna say it matters not, but that ain't what you look. You're looking for what this 15-minute time frame does with this P array right here. That's what matters. So you want to see what price is telling you. You want to see if price telling you, okay, I don't want to go back up here on the 15-minute base level, right? And we come down, we take out the low, this 15-minute candle close just below the low. Now, what do you want to see if this is going to expand to the downside, right? We're already showing some expansion there. Why? Because we came down, took out this low, creating a fair value gap, and then we came right behind it and created another fair value gap. So that's like expanding. It's expanding out with displacement, right? So now it's saying right now that with these three candles right there, it's saying it's a little bit weaker. I want to dig a little bit deeper under here on this 15-minute basis, right? Because these 15-minute candles are continuing to stretch towards something. It's not hitting this prior days low and then instantly rejecting. It's continue to reach down for something. And what's that something? Whatever price finds in reference to liquidity and imbalances. Hopefully that made some sense to somebody. If it didn't, if you're confused, if I lost you, I apologize. I do this on the very next time. But if all hearts and minds are clear, we're going to call it. Yep, it's your boy, Aranya Grande, a.k.a. Big Spider. Till the next time I decide to jump on Al Gore's internet, y'all be safe out here in these trading streets, man. Go get you some rest like me. What day Sunday? Yeah, about time to stop eating Thanksgiving leftovers too. See y'all when I see y'all. Gone.